welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banished. So, in the last episode, we started work on a few tin ore mines, right here, and one right there, and it's going to be a little bit out of the way of where all the houses are going to be. So, this unhappiness radius is going to be there, but it's not going to bother us too much. And also, we are really sitting on a top of wheat right here. So let's construct these two city water mills also. And I did some work off camera here, just adding a few roads here and there. Nothing too crazy though. And also added a few small barns right in this forest area, and one right here too. Might actually also want to add two barns right here, but we do have a magazine right there, so that shouldn't be too terrible. But let's add a barn here also. Just a small one, that should do. This one. Right there. Just to cut down on the commuting here. Alright, so let's gently start up the clock here. We still have lots of things to construct. We need 6 building supplies, and these are just for the city windmills here, so I'm thinking we still have to complete these homes also. We're gonna need a lot of building supplies here. A lot of building supplies. 14 laborers. Let's see, we already have a ton of people working in the clay pit. Let's check on our clay. How's that doing? 110. We could add 6 more people here also, just to get a jump on the building supplies, because if we're looking at our graphs here, we are growing, and we are growing rapidly here. And we're gonna have to keep on adding more homes, and I'd like to keep on building these high quality homes here, all of which are gonna need building supplies. So we need to start really ramping up the building supply construction here. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's add one more clay pit here. But let's do it after we construct all these things. We're gonna require lots of laborers for that also. And in the meantime, we can just look at our city here. Glassworks. Yeah, let's up the crafted limit to 10,000, and let's do the same with construction materials here. We're still doing pretty good on the storage. 20 laborers, that's looking much better. Yeah, let's get a jump on that anyway. 20 laborers is gonna be plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. A miner was killed by a cave-in, that is terrible news. Sheep and trade llamas, but we already have sheep now. Yeah, leghorns right here. Yeah, we already have sheep. Thank you, sir. I'm not gonna need them. It's looking good. Yeah, just waiting for the building supplies here. Still lots of homes to be finished there also. So yeah, that gives us a little time to discuss what we're going to do here. Now, I already started drawing some roads here, and we are still completing a bunch of homes right here. Now, hopefully lots of laborers and builders are going to work here, because we need to start developing this area quickly. Not necessarily, of course, but I like to have this town be self-sufficient also, so we can rely somewhat on all the resources, the food, the firewood that we are producing here, but I'd like this town to be able to carry its own weight. So that means more foresters, more mines, more charcoal, more everything. Because we are currently sitting kind of on a comfortable level of everything here. Our happiness is dropping somewhat, that's not so good, but our food is doing great. What's our limit set at? Something crazy? 250,000 or so, yeah. We're getting there quickly too. Logs are somewhat stalling here. Our iron is still doing good. firewood too. Minerals also. Yeah, tools not so much, but we did end up getting a few city blacksmiths right there. Might as well set up the carbon steel tools also. And now that we have this second clay pit up, let's also start working this brickworks. Let's get as many bricks as we can. Apothecary. Yeah, let's add someone to work there also. Yeah, we are running out of flour, I'm thinking here, right? Yes, sir, we do. But with these 2 additional city windmills here, we should be producing a lot more flour. And if need be, we're sitting on so much wheat, it's really something here. 18,000 wheat, yeah, we should be able to produce a lot more. A lot more flour. Right? All looking pretty good. So, 2 tin mines ready for action. Let's see, did we end up building a furnace fueler here? I don't think so. Alright, let's build one too. Oh, we can build it here. It's gonna be no problem. Perhaps even here. Right there. Looking good. Another trader. Rice and pineapple. No, thank you, sir. How much lamp oil did we end up purchasing? 80? Yeah, 80 lamp oil. I do want to have a little bit more lamp oil. For building supplies, of course. Or, excuse me, all components. Yeah, but things are looking well here. But now that we're getting up there in terms of citizens, yeah, 533. We still have plenty of room to expand here. But that's gonna really up the consumption of food as well as firewood here. So I do want to be mindful of where we're going to be expanding. These are all looking pretty good. Logs are slumping somewhat, right? Yeah, that could use a little bit more here. This stockpile is filled to the brim. Okay. We're not in a hurry, that's fine. Let's see here. All the houses are constructed, that's good. That means that building supplies should be freed up for these city windmills. What about these homes? Still being constructed. Still needing building supplies. But that's gonna be fine here. Who lives here? Vendors, laborers. Yeah, that's good. And also, let's slow it down just a little bit here. We might want to temporarily add a very large stockpile here and clear up all the materials right here. Because so far we're not really producing anything here. No stones, no iron, no nothing. So just get a temporary stockpile right here, perhaps, just to get us going. We can always get rid of it later. Of course. Right there. And then let's preemptively get all the stone, all the iron ore off the floor right there. No, thank you, sir. I'm not gonna need anything right now. Thank you, though. 28 to 8. That is looking good. We might as well up this industrial fuel limit also. Let's get these city windmills up and running as soon as we can. And being that we are waiting, might as well plan a little bit here. So we have some room here. This seems to be a nice spot for an additional forester. Let's see. Yeah, perhaps right there, right? This road, we might want to extend it too, but it's not going to leave us enough space for eventual orchards. There's all forester right there. Alright, that's another city windmill. Yeah, let's start adding people there right away. Let's pump this up to 12 right there. Check out the trader real quick. Yes, more lamp oil, please and thank you. 1290. Alright. That should do it. Trade. Smiths. Thank you, sir. That was most helpful. Let's see. Could we fit in another right here? Yeah, it's gotta be tight, but that should work out. Excellent. Again, we're waiting, so it's not gonna be too terrible here. And we already have 2 foresters right there. Good stuff. 1 right there too. Awesome. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of foresters here, but it's gonna be completely self-sufficient. Or at least we're aiming for self-sufficiency. Is our fertilizer catching up? $262. What about water? 5,000. Yeah, water's crazy. That is good. Small barn. Great stuff. Yeah, and slowly but surely we're catching up on everything here. That's gonna allow us to do lots more things here. 16. Stockpile and fuel refinery. Alright. So now that most of the things are completed, or being completed, and we're going to be sitting on a lot more flour here. We might want to get a few more bakeries going right there. We already have 6 right here. They can produce lots of stuff. But I was thinking maybe we should get for the good old colonial charter bakeries. So we can go to the community toolbar here. Go to the colonial charter bakery. Food production. Food refining here. Now let's get the bakery. Or get lots of bakeries, that is. Maybe one in these blocks. 4 should do. Small barns, that's good. Yeah, that's looking good. Right there. And that should do it. And I'm thinking we might want to build a few more homes there also. Let's see if we can get a house that fits in there nicely. Maybe a new style? Warm cottage? No. Let's, could go for the Boston houses again, but I've already tried that. Level. That's going to be a little bit too tight, I'm thinking. But for the time being, let's keep going with these narrow boats here. We could go to 3A. Let's get an upgrade. Or we might build 3As in our new neighborhood here. 4A? 4 building supplies though, that is crazy. Soaring row house. Wow. Look at that. These look amazing. 8 people can live there too. So yeah, let's for the time being go for 2 row houses right here. Well, let's start with 1. Let's see how that looks. We can always add a few. just so the baker has somewhere to live. Fuel refinery, yeah, let's have someone work there right away. Work off of charcoal, of course. Let's up this because we're getting pretty good on the labors here. Let's have these silkworm huts work also. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to be running out of silk cocoons. Yeah, you already ran out. Okay, so let's see here. Let's start adding people to work in the tin ore mines right here. Let's collect tin right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should do it. And I think we decided on broccoli, right? We have lots of broccoli right here. Let's look at the bakeries and the labor point here. So let's see here. Let's go food processing here. We're doing lots of things at the same time. Alright. Let's go 5 eggs here. That should do. And let's go to the food processing here. To preserving foods. And let's get a vegetable tinnery right here. It's gonna fit in nicely there. Vegetable tinnery. Is there something else we can do? Are we sitting on a ton of anything aside from broccoli? Cherries. Grapefruits. That's also a lot of grapefruit. Yeah, let's get a fruit tinnery too. And let's hope that we can let's actually do it like this. Let's hope we can put that in our tinneries too. Any meat? Mushrooms. Also a lot of those. That's good. No, it's just wheat. Yeah, lots of watermelon. Might even want to put that into tins also. Could go for the duck meat. Do we still have plenty of that? 7,000. Yeah, and we can still add hunting blinds here, so let's get a meat tinnery also. Right there. Okay, so 3 tinneries. That should do for the time being. And that's really gonna turbocharge our food here. Not that we need it, but I'm seeing a small decline here. Alright. Now that we have all these bakeries. Wait, is this one off center? Okay, I'm not liking that. Let's try that again. Let's see here. We can produce hardtakes here. Well, let's get flour and herbs. Produce some garlic bread. We should have plenty of herbs. Right? Let's go a little bit. 7,000 herbs, yeah, garlic bread, it's not going to be a problem. Flour and eggs. Do we have a bunch of eggs? Or at least enough? 1,000 eggs, yeah, let's do that also. And what can we do here? Cherry pie. So honey and cherries. I'm thinking, yeah, cherries is okay. What about honey? Not so much on the honey. Let's fix that right here. 1, 2. And let's have you producing cherry pie. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Building supplies, are we catching up? 7 building supplies, so yeah, they only need to get there. That's good. Alright, good stuff. Let's start thinking about really drawing the roads all the way out here. We do have plenty of homes sitting right there, so we should not look to we should not expect people to freeze here. And let's try for a different road here. Let's see how this fire brick road is going to look. Let's draw it all the way to there. Alright. Does this connect? Yeah, it seems like yes. 18. Let's try another 18 right there. And all the way to here. Should we do the same? Yeah, we have some time, right? We do. Let's really get these roads going here. 18. Right there. Let's try to find our way towards that last forester right there. There we go. That should do it. And then one more right there. Yeah, looking good. Alright, now we are still working all these buildings right here, or at least we're working towards them. We're sitting on 28 laborers. Do we have? Yeah, that's terrible routing right there. So let's get a few more homes here also, while we're at it. Yeah, we might want to get some homewares too. Oh, no roads? No problem though. Right there. Let's leave it for now. Alright, vegetable tinnery here. Broccoli. That's great. How many people can work there? 3? Yeah, let's set 3 to work right away. Still building supplies coming in. Should we look to work this second tin shed right here? Well, let's see how much we can produce with the one here. Don't need anything for now. Alright. So let's see here. Let's try to get a homeware supplier somewhere here. It's going to be homewares, right? 4A. What's the difference between a 3A and a 4A? How's a family of 5? 6, but it's going to be an additional building supply. Yeah, let's go for the 4A right away. We can mix them, of course. This is going to be a homewares, right? Yes, sir. Alright. Let's try to get a homeware supplier too. That works. Building supplier. A homeware supplier right there. We have a good spot for it anywhere. Well, we can tuck it away here. And that's going to be right in between here as well as here. So this should not be too big of a problem. Alright. Can we do the watermelons? We sure can. That's good. So we're already doing broccoli. I'm gonna leave the cherries be for now, because we're gonna need those for other things. Grapefruit. No, no grapefruit. Peaches, we also have plenty of peaches. Yeah, let's do the peaches here. 1, 2, 3. And a meat tinnery. Let's kick the duck meat. Why not? 1, 2, 3. And let's see if we can support 3 fully staffed tinneries here with just 1 tin mine. Coconuts. Do we already have coconuts? No, right? It's kind of enticing. Let's purchase coconuts just for the fun thing. Let's see. 1800 clothing. Okay, yeah, let's pay for it with clothing here. Okay. Trade dismiss. We still have a spot right here, but it's winter, so let's be a little careful here. This is still gonna be the standard brick road. Right there. Could we carve out another block? It's gonna be extremely tight, but maybe we're gonna be lucky here. And we are. Awesome. Okay, so let's get two more orchards here. 15 by 8. 15 by 8. Awesome. And the last stockpile right there. Awesome. Yeah, we're producing these building supplies a lot quicker right now. Thinking. Hoping. Yeah, we're constructing lots of things here, so I'm not too worried. Food, yeah, that's slumping a little bit here. No. We're not in need of food just yet. Oh yeah, let's see what our tins look like here. Let's go to 5x. Let's take a little bit of a breather here. Tin. Yeah, we're tinning fruits, we're tinning the meat, as well as the vegetables here. 21 tin, that's not a lot. That is not a lot. So we can make homewares here. Out of furniture and glassware. Copperware, tinware. What should we do? Definitely not lamp oil. Bedding or glassware. Well, we can already produce glassware steadily. $600 or so. What about sand? 28. Yeah, so that's running out quickly. Let's do glassware for the time being. Let's start producing it. Let's keep a close eye on you though. And let's look to get bedding here. Never produced it, but why not? Bedding maker. Create bedding for the use in the construction of houses. Feathers come from chickens or ducks over time, or can be traded for. Alright. It's gonna be easy. Yeah, let's build you right there. Give it a little bit of priority here. Curious to see how that's gonna work out. Don't need to go 10x just yet. Let's keep a close eye. Oh yeah, we already have more families than we have homes, so let's be careful here. Let's build more homes right here. Or maybe go a little bit right here. So let's build Fire Brick Road. Right there. 18. Ooh, lots of deaths. Let's see. We could already start with the 3A here, because we are already producing, or we should be able to produce, that is, the homewares we need. Okay, that should do it. We have plenty of glassware. So yeah, let's keep an eye on you for now. All the bakeries are working. And let's get a little bit more homes going. We can still add a bakery there. That was the original plan. Yeah, that looks good. And let's get a few homes here also. What about this square? It can still be used for more farming. And let's look for a few more houses here. What kind though? That's really the question. So many options. Farmhouse. This looks nice. Won't be able to fit 2 in there. JC's home. Oh, these are the bitty houses. Yeah, let's forgo on the bitty houses right now. We could still add Cape Dutch Cottage. Cape Dutch house. It's gonna be tight also. I don't know. Boca row house. That might be nice. It's very colorful too. Sure, let's try a few of these homes. All kinds of different colors. Yeah, I'm thinking that should do it for the homes right now. And let's finish up this plot right here. And let's, instead of getting dense orchards here, let's get a few standard crop fields here. 15 by 8. And 15 by 8. Nice. And that should do it. Alright. Okay, looking good. So yeah, we're already seeing that we're growing so quickly. It's going to be difficult for us to keep up with the homes here. If we're going to need, or rather want, to build high quality homes here, we're going to need lots of building supplies. So I'm thinking we might want to even expand on the clay pits as well as the brickworks, and of course also the building suppliers here. But let's hold off on that for now, because we are out of time. So anything we'd like to do, we're gonna have to do in the next episode. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode too. Thanks everyone.